What is going on, my super sandwiches? Romster here, and today I'm going to be discussing two things. Number one, complex transformations in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and number two, some more data mining stuff that Sergio dug up earlier this week. So first things first, let's get into complex transformations. The big question in your mind is probably, what the hell is a complex transformation, Rhymestyle? Tell us. Well, I'm glad you asked, Random Voice. Complex transformation is what I've referred to as an absorption, a Super Saiyan God, a Super Saiyan 4, a fusion type of thing that's only achievable with a cutscene, for example. And as you already know, Dragon Ball Xenoverse will feature all live battle, all real time, so there's not going to be cutscenes in the game. And because of that, a lot of these transformations are not going to be available in the middle of a battle. So if you want to play a Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta, you have to choose them from the character select screen and stick with them for the rest of the match. You will not be able to choose Goku or Vegeta and then transform to Super Saiyan 4. The same applies to the fused characters like Gogeta, for example. That one especially won't work because it requires two characters. And whereas in previous games it was a tag team system, you were able to call in your tag team partner and then fuse with them. But because this is all controlled by you, and I guess a friend, there won't be room for fusions. So if you want to play as Gogeta, you have to choose Gogeta from the screen. Now you're probably also wondering, are these characters confirmed, Rhymestyle? Well, Gogeta has not been mentioned or talked about yet by Bandai Namco or DIMPS, but I will point out that Sergio M3 from back in, I believe, September, actually, or September, October, did data mine a bunch of characters, and Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta actually was in the game, was built into those files. Now, he's obviously not confirmed yet, but the second he gets confirmed, I'll let you guys know. But just know that you will not be able to fuse in the middle of battle. Now, the one that threw me off the most is actually Frieza and Cell can transform in the middle of battle, which is the first for a Dragon Ball Z game. Now, Cell, I understand. Cell, you have to go into a cutscene. You have to find Android 17 and 18, who are always conveniently just standing there in the middle of battle. In previous games like Raging Blast and Tenkaichi, like,
Hey, yo, Cell, I'm just gonna stand right here while you fight. You know, if you need me, just absorb me.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen in this game because this game is all real time, as I mentioned before, many times. So if you want to play a second form Cell or final form or perfect Cell, you have to choose that form from the character select screen and kind of stick with it as you play throughout the battle. Now, Frieza, though, Frieza was the one that kind of threw me off the most because Frieza, even though he does kind of require a cutscene to transform, his still would kind of make sense because, you know, he can easily just transform real fast and then bam, he'll be in the next form. But it looks like they've decided, so far at least, you know, maybe they might change their mind, who knows? But so far they've decided that Frieza, since he requires a cutscene, he will not be able to transform in the middle of battle. This also makes me assume to believe that this is going to be the same with the Frieza race, as I talked about earlier this week. So I don't think Frieza's race will be able to transform in the middle of battle as well. Now, this does not mean that we won't get 100%, because I still have a theory that we'll get like 100% transformation with the Frieza race as well as Frieza's final form. So I think we'll at least get that. Fingers crossed. Who knows? As soon as I let you guys know, as soon as I find out, I will let you guys know. But just understand, anything that you know that you've seen in previous games that required a cutscene to transform will not be accessible in the middle of battle. However, at least we'll still get these characters, so we can still play as them in the middle of the game if we just select them from the character select screen, which actually might be kind of better because then, you know, you don't have to, because I think about it. If Super Saiyan God was actually an accessible transformation in the middle of battle, I feel like it would last so short. Because remember in the movie, it lasted like a minute long when he fought against Beerus. So it's cool that we'll actually get a full advantage of use for the Super Saiyan God form. Which actually is funny, I actually assumed that Super Saiyan God in this game was going to work the same way it did in Zenkai Battle Royale. If you don't know what that is, Zenkai Battle Royale is another game that came out in Japan only, in our arcades actually, and that game was the first to actually feature Super Saiyan God Goku. And the way that worked in that game was they had a base form Goku that was specifically set up to be a Super Saiyan God like version, and when you get enough ki in the game, in the middle of battle, you can actually transform and go Super Saiyan God and get that power up boost for a couple seconds. That's how that worked in that game, and I kind of assumed we might get the same thing in this one. But it looks like, you know, with the gameplay you see on the screen with Goku fighting Beerus, looks like we are going to get a Super Saiyan God standalone form where you're just in that transformed state the entire battle. So that's how that's going to work. So let me know what you guys think about the new transformations and how only Super Saiyan essentially is achievable in the middle of a battle. I want to know your thoughts about that because I know we're going to get some mixed feelings there. Personally, I don't mind. I was just kind of thrown up by the fact that Frieza won't be able to transform, but outside of that, all the other ones make sense. Because I mean, for example, Boo requires also someone to absorb. So unless they're standing in the middle of battle, just, you know, walking around, it just wouldn't make sense for them to have the cutscenes and then the absorption in the middle of battle. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Now, the last update is actually another data mining update that I kind of mentioned earlier in the video. Sergio M3 went back and actually dug up some more stuff from the original beta files back in October. Specifically, he found a bunch of clothing pieces for the male characters, specifically the torsos. And if you want to see those, items that you can possibly choose for your character, then click the link in the description below right now. Now, not specifically, but the one thing I'm going to say about that is I noticed that there's a lot of battle armor. Like, they probably have every single piece of battle armor that we've ever seen in the series and in the manga in this game. So that's actually cool to see. But the funniest one that I probably saw on that list of clothing pieces that Sergio found was Broly. Because Broly, for his upper torso option, if you want to dress up like Broly, it's just a necklace. And I found it hilarious. It's like, yeah,
This is my armor.
you're not wearing any armor.
Nah, man, this is my armor.
You're literally not wearing any armor. You're just wearing a necklace.
Yeah, man, I'm Broly.
That's like, it's funny because like you can dress up as Broly, it'll just be like a freaking necklace. So yeah. But anyways, check out that video in the description below and let me know your thoughts. And just a heads up, none of those clothing items have textures. They're just the basic models. I was talking to Sergio actually prior to when he was digging it up, and he said to add the textures would have been too difficult. So for now, he just kind of threw up a video showing you the basic models of the clothing that appear in the game. I mean, it's still pretty obvious to tell who's who. You can tell which shirt belongs to like Goku, which shirt belongs to like like Android 16, or what belongs to whoever. It's pretty obvious to tell who wears that item. There's no textures on them, so it's just very, very basic as is. I just want to kind of point that out, just so you guys understand that this is still, not the final, look of the clothing in the game. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that was a quick update today. So make sure you check out Sergio's video. Let me know your thoughts on the complex transformations and how they're not going to be available in the game, and we'll take it from there. Of course, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you punch that like button right in the face, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Bye.